The movie begins on Christmas Eve where we meet the main character, Santa, drinking at a bar, tired of being Santa Claus because kids don't want to believe anymore, and according to Santa, they are all drug addicts.
Like little junkies.
Santa says he doesn't want to do this anymore, gets up and leaves. The bar lady still thinks he's just a drunk, and when she goes to look for him, sees that it's the real Santa, and he throws up. Then we meet Jason, who comes to pick him up. His wife Linda and his daughter Trudy greet him.
Merry Christmas, Daddy, you filthy animal.
They go to Jason's mother's house to spend Christmas, and we see many people working in the house who obviously don't look like villains. Of course not. Jason's sister Alva thinks their mother is about to die.
That mom's gonna kick herself upstairs and choose one of us to start running the show.
She has an influencer son and an actor boyfriend, and she says,
Kiss me in front of my son.
What the fuck?
the grandmother arrives and Trudy greets her. Meanwhile, Santa is reluctantly and drunkenly delivering gifts, but he delivers them and pees on the obelisk and steals beers. Trudy is sad because her dad didn't take her to see Santa at the mall, so Jason goes to get a walkie-talkie and gives it to her as a gift. He tells her she can use it to talk to Santa. The girl gets excited and starts talking.
Santa? This is Trudy Lightstone.
She says she only wants her parents to be together since her parents are fighting. Santa lands at a house and steps in poop.
Which one of you did that? No, Rudolph will never do this crap.
He enters the house and eats the cookies, goes to get some aged whiskey,
Personal.
and sits on a vibrating armchair and stays to rest. Meanwhile, at the house's security, one of the people working there arrives and knocks out the security guard, since it turns out many of those working at the house are actually thieves. Who would have imagined? The guy cuts off the signal,
Grandma, your Wi-Fi sucks dick.
and a guy comes in to kill the doorman. Per man, he didn't do anything. Since the thieves are super festive, they use Christmas code names. One is called Jingle, another Peppermint, Sugar Plum Krampus, Candy Cane, Frosty, Tinsel, Gingerbread, and the boss Scrooge. Linda fights with Jason for bringing her to his mother's, and Jason suggests they leave, but they hear gunshots that interrupt them. It's the thieves killing the guards. Santa also hears the gunshots, and it just so happens he broke into the house they are robbing. Candy Cane kills several, and the guards try to get Jason's mother to safety, but when they enter the secret lair, Scrooge appears and beats up the guards, who for some reason didn't shoot first. When Santa realizes they are killing people, he says, "Screw this, I'm out of here." The parents look for Trudy, but the thieves catch them. Santa tries to leave through the chimney with his Christmas magic power, but it doesn't work. He tries the window, and one of them comes in and finds Santa. He beats him and beats him again. And Santa grabs him and headbutts him. The guy shoots and the reindeer leave.
No.
And Santa gets angry and starts punching the thief. The thief grabs Santa with the Christmas lights and throws him. But Santa throws him out the window and also falls, killing the guy. Santa grabs his bag and cookie and leaves. Scrooge punches Jason's mom. Santa looks through the window and sees the girl is also there and says, "Screw it, I'll help them. I like their cookies."
What the fuck?
The mother tells Scrooge an extraction team is coming and they will mess them up, but Scrooge knows everything, so he doesn't care and tells her he's going to steal her $300 million that she has, and they go to the vault. Candy Cane shows him that one of them died.
Maybe he fell.
After that, Santa tries to find a weapon in his bag, but doesn't find anything.
But he asked for a bat or a sword or Molotov cocktails.
So he hits one of the thieves with a doll, takes out a cane and hits him. But the thief is a good fighter, and Santa, well, he does what he can. Santa grabs the billiard balls and hits him. After an epic fight where they almost kill Santa, he sticks a star in the guy's eye and electrocutes him. Santa's second kill. Santa takes the walkie-talkie from the guy, talks on it, and Trudy answers.
Can you hear me, Santa?
Santa looks at his list and sees Trudy is a good girl and there are 6 thieves left who he will shove a lump of coal up their butts. Scrooge realizes from the cameras that Santa is around and alerts the others. Santa sees the doorman is dead and they call the thief on the walkie-talkie. And Santa tells them he killed him.
Just a naughty guy in the basement. Your friend is dead.
Santa tells them he wants them to let the family go and then he'll go deliver gifts.
Are you fucking with me?
Santa realizes he is badly injured and bleeding a lot. Scrooge asks Gertrude who Santa is, but obviously she doesn't know anything.
I heard Santa. I never have a Santa. It's tacky.
Scrooge gets angry, so he starts torturing Jason until they tell him who Santa is and hurts one of his fingers. But Scrooge wanted more torture, so they want to cut off his nuts.
You want me to scoop his brains out? I'll scoop his brains out right now. But I'm not touching his junk.
Krampus volunteers, but just when they are about to do it, the girl tells them she talks to Santa. The father tells her to say it's not true, but she insists it is. She talks to Santa and Jason tells her Santa is not real.
I mean, Trudy, Santa isn't real.
It's not true. Tell me it's not true.
Trudy, very sad, runs away. Then we see Santa treating his wounds and remembering he used to be a Viking warrior or something. Trudy talks to him again and tells him she escaped and hid in the attic, and also about setting traps.
Like in Home Alone.
Trudy asks him if he's real since her parents told her he's not.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of parents say that.
Krampus tells the family to open presents. Gertrude opens Jason's gift and seeing the note just smiles and says,
Thank you, Jason.
After that, Santa tells Trudy that he used to have a life and was called Nickaman the Red, a warrior who killed with his skull crusher weapon, and that's all we'll know of Santa's backstory because nothing else is mentioned. The team gets ready to go to the house.
Like my operation, like I like to fuck. Hard and fast, the minimal cleanup.
Then we see Santa try to catch Candy Cane, but the mini Santa sounds. He goes running and Candy Cane calls for backup. They blow open the door with a fire extinguisher and manage to catch Santa. They tie him up and ask him who he is.
People call me a lot of things.
They don't believe him and Scrooge throws his bag into the fire. Then Scrooge recounts how as a child he would steal presents from the neighbors.
Got up to take a piss and the two were scared the shit out of each other.
His grandfather wakes up and then falls down the stairs, breaking his neck. Santa calls him by name
Sorry, Jim.
and calls the others by name too.
You are. Are you Kira?
The guy wonders why Santa knows about them.
The lucky get.
And when he hears they are about to kill him, Trudy makes fake snow fall, distracting them, and Santa escapes up the chimney. The extraction team arrives. The kid tells Krampus they're screwed and Krampus punches him. The actor takes the chance to get up, kicking Krampus. He escapes, runs out of the house, and when he talks to the team, they kill him. Santa realizes these guys didn't come to rescue anyone, but are also with the thieves. Scrooge tells them about Santa, and the team leader sends his soldiers to kill him. They shoot him up and Santa jumps off the roof. After that, they open the vault, but inside they find nothing.
Is this a fucking joke?
Trudy realizes Santa went into hiding. She asks if he's okay, but Santa is screwed. He doesn't think he can take them all. The team goes to where Santa is hiding. Santa drops his wedding ring and finds a hammer. Trudy encourages Santa,
Take that coal and shove it straight at their
Anuses.
and Santa grabs the hammer and starts mercilessly killing people. Meanwhile, Scrooge goes to the family to ask about the money. Gertrude realizes the team betrayed her.
You can't trust anyone these days.
Scrooge wants to blow all their heads off, and the kid says,
What if you randomly shoot the only person who knows where it is?
Fuck you, people.
Meanwhile, Santa keeps killing people. He stabs a candy cane through one guy's cheek and no one can stop him. Santa comes out and one of them comes running out. Santa throws the hammer and the guy pulls out a grenade. But Santa shoves it into his clothes and boom. Scrooge grabs Linda and Jason, says he stole the money and hid it.
Okay.
And that's what the note said. Candy Cane and Gingerbread go for the girl. Trudy warns Santa and Gingerbread realizes the girl set traps.
Booby traps don't work unless you hide them.
But the idiot still falls into one. A candy cane climbs up but also falls into the girl's trap. Kevin would be proud, and Cookie dies with a nail through his forehead. Candy Cane gets stuck to the floor and Trudy knocks her over, getting her all sticky. She manages to get unstuck and looks for the girl, but Trudy drops a weight on her.
Oh, you got?
When Candy Cane is about to kill her, Santa arrives to save Trudy and kills Candy Cane. And Jason takes the others to where the money is and Scrooge sends to kill the rest.
Kill the hostages and meet us outside.
Krampus gets ready to kill them and they start fighting over who kills who first. The woman throws alcohol on the fireplace. They knock down Krampus and beat on him. He's still alive, but the woman finishes him off. Santa arrives with Trudy and gives Linda the gun to use. Because Santa is a Giga Chad and doesn't need firearms. Linda shoots, but shoots terribly. Santa punches one and throws a snowball at another. The team leader takes Gertrude and Linda shoots one in the nuts. Santa breaks one guy's leg and chases the others. Jason and Linda are about to kiss, but one of the guys gets up and attacks them. Meanwhile, Santa keeps chasing the others and Gertrude manages to get loose and finds a gun. Linda manages to kill the guy and she and Jason kiss. Santa goes after Scrooge, who calls him weak. They fall into a cabin and fight. The cabin explodes and they keep fighting. But in the end, with Santa's chimney magic, Santa manages to kill Scrooge. Literally ripped him in two. The team leader arrives and shoots Santa several times, but Gertrude arrives and kills him. The rest of the family arrives and we see Santa die. F for Santa managed to save them all. After dying, they all start saying they believe in Santa and magically he comes back to life.
Oh, my God.
The reindeer arrive with a sleigh.
Leave me here to die. Come back after all the work's done, huh? You know what?
And Mrs. Claus gave him a spare bag. And the Skull Crusher. A bit late, but oh well. Santa says goodbye to Trudy and goes to keep delivering gifts. And that's the end of the movie.